Hi, this is Sophie Cup, the Queen of Afrobeat from Finland. Keep watching Nana TV International, for us, by us. Hi, this is Sophie Cup, the Queen of Afrobeat from Finland. Keep watching Nana TV International, for us, by us. Hi, this is Sophie Cup, the Queen of Afrobeat from Finland. Keep watching Nana TV International, for us, by us.
Hello, welcome once again. This is another day the Lord has made. We have every cause to rejoice and be glad in it. If you are a Christian, you will understand where I'm coming from. Well, of course, this is Nana TV International, for us, by us, your one and only TV channel, for us, by us. And I know you understand that language. And tonight we move out of our comfort zone, as you can see. Hooray. And of course, and as Elia said, we today I find myself a big company, for us, by us company. I would say that proudly. I'm inside Inkuto skincare, natural skincare organics company, and I'm in a warehouse where everything happens, from raw materials to what we enjoy on the markets. And I am so privileged and honored to have the CEO. If you've been to the shops, there's the K groups, you find Inkuto skincare products. So I am so honored to have the CEO behind the great name, great brand. We're celebrating worldwide, is international, and I'm here with the CEO, as I said, Edem Agbekey Taylor. But before I let her introduce herself, or I introduce her more, we're going for a quick turnaround. Please invite your friends to join the conversation. Remember that you also have the chance to write your comments as we're celebrating a living legend. We're not going to wait, when we don't find her anymore. Then, oh, wait, no. We are celebrating her right now, right here. So let's celebrate our own. Let's support our own. And of course, this is for us, by us. We'll be right back. Please stay with us. Welcome back from that short interlude. We welcome to Nana TV International. This is one-on-one with Nana. Tonight, I am not in my studio. I am outside my studio. And as the weather is so cold out there, so please make sure that you dress properly, because there's nothing like bad weather, but bad dressing, as the Finns say. So I have in the studio with me, right in the company, Inkuto skincare products. I am here. So today we've got to see all the products how it all started. Please, if you've ever thought of, giving up on your dreams, this interview is for you. And invite someone to listen and enjoy this chat I'm going to have with Edem Agbekey. She is the CEO of Inkuto Skincare Products here in Finland. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Edem, it's been years.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you,
Nice.
Anna, for allowing me to share this space with you. And it's an honor, actually, to also be one of the Africans in Helsinki trying to do me. And it's really an honor being with you right now.
Thank you so much.
And I'm glad that you reach out to me to have this interview so that I can share my story, that it will also empower somebody somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why we are here. And we are also honored to have you because you made us proud. I mean, wherever we go, when we hear Inkuto Organics, when we see it in the shelves of the finished company stores, we are so proud that this is for us, by us. So let's kickstart. Edem Agbekey, you are a powerhouse. You are a woman to reckon with, to start with. But let's begin. Take me to Africa, Ghana. How did the story change? How did it start from Ghana? Because as an automobile engineer and now a celebrated entrepreneur, I don't know, I don't get it. So take me back to Ghana, how it all started.
That's a long story. And how many hours do we have?
That's why I came here, so I have all the time for you.
So yes, I was born and bred and educated in Ghana. I had all my education back home. I was born in the barracks, Burma camp. I grew up with, I have almost about 20 siblings. My father was a powerhouse as well.
Okay.
My mother had 9 and I had other, half siblings. And we were brought up in a family that's union, loving, kind, sharing family. But all that I know, when I was growing up, I was growing up like a tomboy.
Okay.
I always wanted to be with the boys, play football with the boys.
Okay.
We were playing some game called Chaskele. We just put an old tire, lorry tires there, and then we take old milk tin, make it into like a ball, try to throw them, and it was fun,
Okay, with the boys.
With the boys. And yeah. But then as I was growing, there were 3 things that I was determined to be, three professionals.
Okay.
And as you know, we are trained on the mindset over there. It's like you have to have a white collar job.
Absolutely.
I agree. So you go to school and become an employer. So is it employer or employee?
Which one you want to be employed?
Yeah.
Yes, so you're an employee. Yes.
So I wanted to be a captain.
Okay, captain
of the ship.
Okay.
I wanted to be a pilot, but then my heart wanted to be a surgeon.
Oh, so these 3 professions.
Yes. So I had like first choice, second choice, third choice.
Okay.
And I ended up becoming an automobile engineer, which in a way was in the direction of becoming either a pilot or a captain. I also had the zeal to join the Ghana Army. So I enrolled. I wanted to be in the Air Force.
Okay.
I was but then after the medicals and everything, something in me didn't want to go to the training. So I dropped out.
Okay. You had that intuition that it's not going to work, or was it fear?
I don't know. There was something
because I think it's a kind of a male-dominated area. So were you
I didn't
intimidated by the male counterparts?
Actually, I am the kind of person that I don't let situation define me.
Right.
I don't see myself as a woman or as a Black person in Finland, or as I just do me.
Right.
But then there was something that didn't work for me. Like there was something. So then I had a job in I went to do my automobile.
Okay.
I did my national service with Guinness Ghana.
All right.
And I left, and the next day I was working for Audi VW.
Okay. When you left Guinness.
The next day I was working.
You were employed.
I was employed.
Wow, that's brilliant.
So I was there. Once I was there, I had the chance that my boss decided to see my potential.
Right.
The job was in Kumasi, in Ghana, one of the cities, which was a beautiful city. And my boss saw my potential. So one day he said to me, hey, you are so good. I think you'll be needed in the capital, which is Accra.
Okay.
So they transferred me back to Accra.
Okay.
So I started working there. I got my promotions very quickly. But one day,
sorry to cut in. As an automobile engineer, what do you do? Like, can you paint a little picture?
When I was in the barracks, I did work on army cars. Yes.
Okay.
I have worked on trucks.
Okay.
I've worked on peace goers. I had worked on conveyor belts. I have done it all when you come to production and fixing cars. I know how to remove the tires, to remove engines. I have worked with Nissan also.
Okay, so I think we should have our own car for us by us car.
I have done it all, and it was something that I did with pride. I loved doing what I did.
So fast forward, let's after Guinness, you came to the automobile. You started working with Audi and Nissan and all of that. Fast forward, at what point did you decide that let me try something new, or the idea of entrepreneurship clicked?
I have always been a person who sees opportunities.
Okay.
And then yes, I grab of opportunities. Because before, when I was transferred to Ghana and Accra, that same year I bought my own land.
Right. Yes.
And why did I buy my own land? I was renting a place, living in a rented place. But then I realized that it would be cheaper for me to have my own space.
Absolutely.
So I bought my own land. And whilst I was developing the land, there was something that happened in my office. So there was some disagreement between me and the HR just because of the salary increment.
Okay.
I helped employ my own classmate.
Okay.
And I later on, who was a male, and I later on realized that he was being paid more than me, even though I was there for so long. And it didn't make sense to me. I confronted the HR, and she was a woman as well, and it didn't work well. So then I started thinking, maybe I have to further my education or something. And I wanted to go to Germany to do my master's, or Czech Republic.
Okay.
I had Japan also in mind.
Okay.
But all these places were languages that I couldn't, grasp so easily. So along the line, a friend of mine mentioned to me about a course in Finland. But then it was real estate.
All right.
Yeah. I jumped into that boat and I started paddling.
Okay.
I came to Finland. That was back in 2005. And the weather was just like this.
When you arrived?
When I arrived. I decided to do the real estate with the intention of, building my real estate empire.
Okay, so real estate brought you to Finland.
Yes.
Okay.
And I had no idea I'll be going, or I was going to do anything like business or entrepreneurship or anything like that. So I came to Finland. That was February 2005. It was so cold. I had this cultural shock. And the food, Finnish food now, trust me, it's so good. Them days, even though it was still in the millennium, coming from spice,
hot. So what were you expecting to eat when you
when I was, I thought food was food.
Yes. So you could get it anywhere.
Yes, food, food is food, and rice is rice.
Right.
But then I quickly realized that people have different taste buds. So there was one day I went to school, I was complaining about the food, and then bam, there was a man standing at the corner of the cafeteria.
Okay.
And this man was just smiling and laughing, and not laughing like crazy, but I could see that he was giving me
some vibes.
No vibes.
Okay.
I really I didn't even, because I was hungry.
Okay.
This is when you get hungry about something, nothing matters anymore.
Yeah, it pushes you.
Yeah. So when I got my food, I sat down, and this gentleman came to sit on my, ask politely, may I join you on your table? And I said, yes.
Okay.
And he sat there, and he said, quote and unquote, I heard you complaining about the food. And I have
Is this the Finnish,
cafeteria, the school.
Okay.
So this gentleman asked me, can I introduce you to other friends who are Africans? Because I have them, and they can show you where you can get.
This gentleman is an African, or
this gentleman is a British.
Okay.
He's a Brit.
Okay.
So he came, he sat down, and then that evening he took me out.
Okay.
Got me very nice food, and I ate, and then took me to church.
Okay.
Introduced me to some Africans.
Okay.
That was exactly a month when I arrived.
Right.
And after 3 weeks, he proposed to me. And then he became my husband.
Wait. Guys, did you hear that? After talking to you, 3 weeks, took you to church. 3 weeks.
No, he took me to church that same day. He got me food. He asked me, what do I want to eat? And I said, I want food. Okay. And he said, what food? I said, food, So he took me to church, introduced me. First, when we went to the church, it was Tuesday. So it was choir practice. And he was among the choir.
Oh, that's that African church, international
Actually,
church.
It's an Anglican church.
Anglican church, yeah. Okay.
So when we became friends, it was that, I'm used to guys. So there was no vibe, no connection. Okay. But then I think for him, something was taken for him. So 3 weeks later, he engaged me.
You accepted? Even though you didn't have that vibe?
I accepted because I was also nourishing. Let me use that word.
Okay. Wait.
That is just by the way.
I know. Viewers, just a quick reminder, you're watching One on One with Nana. It's Nana TV International, and we are Inkuto Skincare products. We are at the shop or the company itself. And I'm talking to the CEO of Inkuto Skincare, and she's in the person of Edem Agbekey. She's telling us her story, her journey as a successful entrepreneur. I will underline success because we have seen the growth and the impact she has made in Finland and out Finland, and she deserves all the accolades as a woman, and of course as an African living here in Finland. So to celebrate her with me, or with us, Nana TV, and of course let us show her love. Let her feel that she's not alone. We are, we are behind her and we are supporting her all the way. So many thanks to all our viewers online. We appreciate your comments that were coming through. I would read them in time, and then of course what you want to say to Edem, kindly put them, and of course I will read them. So she met, when she got to Finland, she met a man who bought her food. 3 weeks later, this Brit proposed. I didn't know British are this fast, but he proposed and you accepted. So fast forward, you accepted, you moved on, and you're together?
Actually, yes, we've been married since then, because when he proposed,
wow.
I said, first of all, the proposal wasn't, I thought he meant that, oh, can I go out with you?
Yeah.
But then, that 3 weeks, we'd already become like friends.
Okay.
So after school, we go to church,
okay.
and then he was taking me out.
Okay.
And to be honest, I am those kind of things back home. So it wasn't anything, it didn't send any.
Yeah.
And then, we got married. To cut long story short, we got married after 3 months, and then we got engaged 3 weeks after we met.
Okay.
And then got married 3 months after we met.
Okay.
And then I became pregnant 6 months after we met.
Wow.
So everything for me was really
fast.
Yes. If you have,
it was as if he was waiting for you, isn't it? It looks like it. Waiting for.
Actually, the sexiest parts of it was he used that word. Actually, he said, "Thank God you are here. I've been waiting for you." Then I was like, "Oh my God,
bless him! Oh my God, this is so."
Do you know what I asked him? I asked, "You've been waiting for me to kill me or what?"
Oh my
because
God.
It was African, It was very nice when he said that. Because he knew what he wanted. He can see what I couldn't see for myself.
Right. Now we are coming to Inkuto. Now before I go further, Justice Aid and all our viewers. Sorry, today I cannot get all the comments or the viewership. But whatever I can get my hands on it, I would say it, of course. Bansi Kinua, thank you. Barbara, thank you. Wandali, thank you so much for your time. Just says Edem is really doing well with her brand, and she should keep it up. And she's making we Ghanaian and Africa proud. Thank you so much, Justice I. So much, Mia Mohammed. Thank you for joining us. Joy, thank you so much for joining us. Why don't you share and invite your friends? Let's celebrate a great legend. Honorable West, please share and watch the interesting interview of one of the outstanding entrepreneurs. Thank you so much, Obi. Fatima Usman is watching. Thank you. It says hardworking African woman. God bless you. This means a lot. Thank you so much. Ajiman Maxwell also joined us. Thank you so much. We are coming to, we've talked about your education, and then you found love in Finland. Let's talk about Inkuto. How, first of all, the name come by. How did you get the name Inkuto for that brand?
Moving to Finland. And it's nobody thought or nobody
because
knew.
It's not an English word.
Yes.
Right. It's an Ghanaian word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody thought or nobody knew that you travel abroad. And whoever is listening, look, wherever you find yourself, know that you are there for a reason, not just to have fun, which is part, but you are there to make changes.
Right.
I started this business, or I got into this business from a situation that made me start the business.
Okay.
In Inkuto, I first had a cleaning service.
Oh,
you know, yes.
right.
When I moved to Finland and I got married, yes.
Yes, you had how the reason for coming to Finland was real estate development.
Yes, I
so
came
how
to
did
do
you
my
end up?
master's.
Yes, with cleaning company. What happened to the?
A whole lot happened when I first moved. You know, because of the work that I was doing, I came with cash, and I don't want to go into details with that, but somebody that was introduced to me ended up stealing my, you know, the money.
The money.
Yeah.
Because I believe as an automobile engineer in Ghana, you were rich.
I was okay.
You were rich. Not okay, you were rich. I mean,
there were times that I don't really touch my salary back home.
So you are rich.
So I came with enough money, and then
and
I wasn't
duped?
Yes, actually,
scam.
Not scam, not duped, but I trusted somebody who was supposed to take me to show me around and everything. And I trusted the person, and I just asked, where can I want to go to the bank?
All right. Can I know this person?
No.
Is it Finn or African?
It's a Finn.
A Finn?
Yeah, yeah. But then it's a good thing.
Okay.
Look, we have to learn from all these things.
Right.
They are very, very good kids.
Of course, that's what you're sharing. So I mean, someone
so
can
I
take
gave,
a clue. Or
I gave my money. He said, "Oh, what do you want the bank?" And I said, "I want to deposit." And I gave this money to this guy.
Okay.
You know, and when he decided, I don't know, when he saw the money, he took the money and put it in his pocket.
Okay.
And it was something that I didn't, you know, I didn't think that anything.
Was he a friend? Or
I don't want to go into details. Not a friend.
Yeah, don't tell me who he is, or don't tell us who he is.
We don't, because the
was
moment
he an acquaintance?
The moment I start going to detail, the school will know who that person is. And I don't want, it's been 15, 16 years.
Okay.
I don't want to put that person, maybe that person has changed.
Yeah, I know, but was he a friend?
No, the person was from the school.
Okay.
So it wasn't a friend.
As a student? Which school?
The school that I came here to.
Yes, but there's a school in Helsinki.
Yes.
The school was in Helsinki.
So the person decided, the person stole my money.
Okay.
And so at the end of the month that I was supposed to pay my rent, I couldn't afford it and I couldn't tell anybody about what has happened.
Why not?
The person said to me, when he put the money in his pocket, then he said, "Can you show me the toilet?" And then he went to the toilet.
Toilet in your house or
yes, in my
your school?
Yeah. No,
your room.
My room.
Okay.
So he went to the toilet. He came back. He still had the money. We went to.
Were you guys dating then?
No.
Okay.
No.
So how did he end up in your room?
I would say that the person was my. Do you call them tutors?
Okay.
Somebody who was supposed to show me around.
Okay. Okay.
And when we went to the bank, he spoke. I don't know whether Finnish or Swedish.
Okay.
To the guy, and the guy sitting at the counter started looking at me in a strange way. But anyway, it did teach me a lot of things. Okay, but because some people are very much interested, because I'm sure someone or a group of somebody might fall prey to this story, because this is very, very sensitive. I know it's sensitive for you, but somewhere it could open someone's door. Someone could be, this person might be out there doing same thing. Somebody will say
you were not, Edem, you were not friends.
No,
you were not dating.
No.
How did he end up in your room? Okay, you said
he's supposed to come and take
as a fresher.
Yes.
Okay.
To teach me where things were, to show me around
Helsinki.
But let's focus on
yes. Would you have trusted an African with such huge amount of money? You trusted him because he was white.
No. In this world, you have to, if you want somebody to trust you, you have to open up and trust people.
Right.
And don't put people in boxes.
Right.
Look, I am here to disrupt the idea and the motive that, because you are Black, or because you're a woman, or because you are African, things doesn't work. Right. It's not true. Yes. Things really works here.
Yes. And
people will, it could be anybody. People will always be people. You can go somewhere and meet and be there, at the wrong time.
Okay, going forward,
Mm.
when you got to the bank, he spoke language you didn't understand because you were new, obviously.
Yeah.
Did you see him bringing the money
Yes.
out of his pocket, giving it to
he
the?
brought money out of his pocket.
Okay.
Gave it to the cashier.
Okay.
And then everything was done. And
Okay.
I just signed without really checking what I was, because
The
everything
details.
wasn't finished.
Okay.
And I trusted that what he was putting out there.
Yeah.
I never thought that,
Please, international students, or if you know any students or teachers watching, please, maybe you can share with someone, because this is very important, because I didn't know that this could happen in our institutions, and you might not, it could even still be happening, but you never know. I
think people are wiser.
You can never be too wise if you so please keep the comments coming, and thank you so much all our viewers who have joined us. We're celebrating Edem Agbekey inside her office, where everything from the raw material to the finished product, no time we would also talk about the finished products that she's been able to come up with. But now we are where she came in as a fresher, and then someone she trusted kind of disappointed her. So
when I couldn't pay my rent, the courses started. The course started in August, and I came in February. Okay. And actually, because I didn't even, and somewhere in March, April, we have to go to Germany to finish the course there. But then that was where I realized that I didn't have enough even to renew my visa to go to Germany. I had then, if I remember correctly, less than 500 euros.
On you. So when let me take you back. Let me take you back, because when you saw the paper that you signed from the bank, you couldn't read anything. You didn't understand, obviously.
No, it wasn't finished. Actually.
It wasn't finished. Yes. So you signed,
whether finished or whatever.
You signed without knowing what was written on it. No. Okay. So everything was signed, done, deal. That was it. You didn't. Nothing happened. What happened from then? Did you?
Nothing happened until.
What did he say to you?
Nothing, because.
Did he vanish at some point?
No, I think what happened later was that I was supposed to apply for visa to go to Germany to finish the course. That was where I realized that, oh shit, I didn't have. Sorry to use the word. I didn't have enough, and then. Because I was
getting the money from the account, from the bank, or money that you had. I'm interested in the money that was there. Was it deposited, or what? Your money that was it deposited?
Something was put there, but not everything. But you know what?
Okay.
Nana, I really appreciate it, but we shouldn't put all the energy on that.
I know, because this.
You did ask a question.
Is a criminal offense.
You don't have to be a policewoman.
Why didn't you report this fellow, this tutor?
Actually, I didn't even talk about it like I'm talking. I told my husband about it.
Why?
I didn't, because I had the feeling that nobody would believe me.
Okay, so was your word against his?
I didn't say to, but then one thing I also remember is the coordinator whom was coordinating the program that I came for. This coordinator, I did ask.
Yes.
Because I came late.
Okay.
The course started in August, and I came to in Finland in February. So I did ask the coordinator, is it possible to restart the course? And the coordinator surprisingly wrote a letter that was saying that I came here with fake papers, fake documents.
Can we mention the school? Because
it doesn't matter. No, the school doesn't exist anymore. What about?
But it exists in Helsinki.
It has changed names. So I was really angry, and I was heartbroken. But you did ask, how did Inkuto start?
Yeah.
Inkuto started when I had my baby.
And then you're trying to run away from my question.
Because, do you know why? We don't have to dwell in the past.
We are not dwelling in sharing your story is to empower and to correct and to strengthen and to, deal with other social vices, both negative and positive. So when the negative come, we have to talk about it. Actually, when the positive come, we talk about it.
It's such a beautiful world.
And you were not the one, you were not the criminal here. You were the victim. Right.
I don't feel like a victim. But I'm just sharing my story.
Right. And I applaud you for that, it's been years, you are not playing the victim card, but there are a lot of international students around who could fall prey to such,
So if you are an international student and you are listening to me, just be wise.
Absolutely.
Know how you share your money, because I didn't put my money, I came with cash, some pounds sterling, some dollars and euros. But then just be smart. I was so stupid and I learned from that mistake. But then through that, lovely and good things have happened. Through that, maybe I met my husband, I met my Finnish mother in Finland, I met lovely people like a sister, a good sister whose name was Vida Kese. She's not here in Finland with us. She's gone back home. Through that, when you go through things, whatever you go through is there to teach you something. But then when you hold on so painfully to the past, then you never grow.
I agree with you.
Things a lot when I started this cleaning services. I met a Finnish guy who was just cleaning windows. And we were doing the work, and then I started encouraging. We were doing shop windows. I didn't get a job in automobile field because I didn't speak good Finnish.
But you wanted to.
I wanted to. I tried. That time, people who were selling, or companies that were selling Audi, VW were stockman. So my husband took me to all these stockman shops and I applied. I spoke to the workshop managers. I told them that, look, I know your job. I know what you do, because I was the workshop administrator. Next to, after the workshop manager is not there, I take that seat. I know the job. I know what is gearbox. I know what is spanner. I know what is clutch. I know everything. But then it's just I don't have them in Finnish. I don't know them in Finnish. So I know how to do the job. I know how to use the diagnostic machines and everything. And some of them were so lovely. They will laugh and smile and say that, oh, sorry, you have to learn Finnish. So out of that frustration, and my money had really run out.
After you were duped.
Yes. I didn't have enough on myself.
On you.
And my husband was the one who was really taking care of everything. And I happened to get this window cleaning job, which I never ever knew how to clean window. As you all know, in Africa, we don't have this kind of windows. If you are lucky, you have louver blades. So I did. My husband taught me how to clean windows, and I did learn. I worked with this guy for sometimes for about 3 months, 4 months, and I became pregnant. And as I became pregnant, I had the African pregnancy thing. I was throwing up. I was very sick. And before then, I met another Ghanaian guy. And if I say I met a Ghanaian guy, in the sense that I went to his wife's working space, they used to do hair, to do my hair. And I happened to speak to this guy, and he said then he has been here for 20 years. But then he was sitting in his wife's salon, and You know, hey guys, you have to be careful who you talk to when you just arrive, whose advice you listen to, because there are people who don't want you to be better than them.
Absolutely.
Or there are people who wants to die with you. They don't want to die alone. This guy really told me, I was really happy. I said, oh,
you were then pregnant and you met. Hold on for that. Let me go online. Winifred Boateng says, proud of you, Edem. You inspire us all. Thank you so much for joining. Emma Tamankat is watching. Thank you, Emma. Ajiman Maxwell, thank you. Ajiman says, great. Ajiman says, go a little more details. I know. Tell us more. Comfort Skapas is watching. Thank you. Emma says, very important because we turn to trust the vastness more than our own. I'm sure Emma's referring to that crooked lecturer. Uche Victor says, right on, Ma. Thank you so much. MD says, good job. Thank you. Rhoda says, this is a very painful experience. I do understand as a new person, we want to trust our tutors, but I think money is something you cannot put your trust on people. I have been a tutor. And we go through orientation courses to welcome new students. I hope this guy did not use magic to paralyze your mind, because we even being in a new country, not working, not even knowing the language, no one signs papers without knowing. Well, that is so true. Yeah. Emma says, this is the problem with us. There are many things happening to foreigners in this country that goes unreported. We have to really understand the importance of reporting things like this. So you see, I am not the only one in this, but because this guy will work with his chest up, and from you, I'm sure he'll move to the new fresher, the next fresher, because no one seems to be reporting. Stuff like that. And I think coming from a lecturer, a senior lecturer like Emma, I think it's doable.
Yes, it is.
So everything is a mistake on your part for not reporting.
Of course.
Do you regret?
Actually, no.
For not reporting.
But then here you are. Yeah. I didn't report that. But then asking my the coordinator to give me a letter to extend my visa, because the course has already started 6 months later before I arrive. Okay, and real estate is not like automobile. It wasn't something that I already knew about.
Right.
So I just even asked, could you please? And then he told me, or he wrote a letter in Finnish stating that I came with forged papers.
How?
Even my Finnish
Did you come with forged papers?
How? I left my job the next day, and I even have to, they gave me a letter because I was such a, unique, I was
individual.
What is the right word to use? I was an asset for my company.
Right.
So they were hurt. They wrote a letter to me that I can go and study, but then I shouldn't count on it that when I come back, they will employ me. They will take me back.
Okay.
I lost all my, entitlements after all the years. So I was really frustrated. But on the other hand, things like this shows how stupid I was. And it's okay to be stupid sometimes. It's okay, but then
to make
mistakes.
But we should learn.
Do you learn from those? How does it help you to grow to the next step? Okay.
So that was life experience. Very unimaginable one for that matter. But let's move on. So we asked about I asked about Inkuto, how it all started, and of course how you came about the name.
Yeah.
But first of all, you started as a window cleaner.
Yeah.
And then after the window cleaning, what happened?
So when I was still doing the cleaning of windows, actually I met this Ghanaian guy or man.
Yeah.
went to the wife's salon, and then, you know, just talking. And then this man asked, so what do you do? I said, oh, we clean windows.
Okay.
And he said, really?
Was he hitting on you?
No.
Okay.
No. And he said, really? Oh, I don't have a job right now.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I can introduce you to the person that I'm cleaning. And he said, how much do you earn at the end of the month? And I said, oh, sometimes 3,500.
Okay.
That time. Because I was really,
I think that was something.
I was working hard. I start like 6 o'clock and finish like 12 in the night. I love working.
I'm not surprised.
So when that happened, actually, when I got pregnant in the hospital, I was on admission when this man came to my space or to visit. And then he asked me whether I would like to, because I told my employer about him and introduced him to my employer, but then they conspired and kicked me out. So when they kicked me out, don't go there. When they kicked me out,
and I'll go there because I'm the interviewer here, so you don't tell me where to go and where not to go. But the point is this African or Ghanaian guy you met that didn't have a job, you introduced him to your employer.
Yeah, and it was just the two of us.
Okay, and your employer was finished.
Yes,
was it a finished company? Yeah. So when he was able to get a job through you, and before you knew. They kicked you out. How did they kick you out? Were you not doing your job well?
I was in the hospital. I was sick then.
Okay.
And my employer did say that he thinks that this guy speaks Finnish and that he has been here for long. Actually, I don't know what this guy told my employer.
Okay.
But then he said that I should sell my shares to this Ghanaian guy, which I said that he has the bigger share. So if he thinks that he wants this guy to become a partner, he can sell some of the shares.
So yours was like a company, you had registered your cleaning?
No. It was after I was kicked out.
Okay.
And then the people that I was working, because basically I was the one doing all the physical jobs.
Okay. Were you told why you were kicked out?
Like I mentioned.
Because you were in the hospital?
Oh, like this Finnish guy told me that he trusts the other guy more
than you.
Yes, and I said, you just met. I introduced this guy anyway.
And is that Ghana guy still in?
No, he's not here.
Okay.
But then he.
I know Philip is here. You say he's not here. So you don't want me to look for him.
This man, they kicked me out, and then the work that I was doing, they decided to employ me. This Finnish company, I salute them. It's called Asoma.
Okay.
And they are in Lautasari.
Okay. So the good ones you can mention it, but the bad ones you can't.
Oh no!
Why?
So the CEO encouraged me to start a toy mini own business.
You own it, yeah.
And I registered the company. And whilst I was doing those offices that they couldn't do. I started doing that. I continued doing them, so it was bringing me income.
Okay, and what were those they couldn't do that you were doing? Because
when I introduced this Finnish guy to be taking a lot of this contract from construction sites.
Okay, still with a window cleaning.
Yes, so I was like a day or two, I can clean a whole building, all the windows after construction. I was really working like a bull, and since they couldn't continue with this one because they thought that big money was coming, they went ahead and left these small ones for me. And I registered a cleaning company and I started doing, and my first big contract was to get to clean the whole windows of Mami Shopping Center.
Oh.
I had the contracts and I cleaned the whole Mami Shopping Center.
Alone or you had?
Alone. I did it with my husband, who is so supportive. He was teaching then. He will finish teaching and come and help me. And then I also employed some Ghanaians that I knew. I didn't know, but came across.
Ghanaians again.
You need to do good. Doing good is good. Yes. And then this guy also, what he did was the forklift that we hired to be cleaning the high windows, he drove this into the main door, broke the glass without telling me. And he wasn't even working. But aside that, I learned a lot also from there. So whilst I was running this cleaning company, then my daughter was born. And when she was born,
so fast forward, now we are getting to how
Inkuto started.
Right.
Yes. So when my daughter was born, she really came out with very, very dry skin, and she had a lot of wrinkles. And it was something that I've never, ever seen or from my younger siblings.
Okay.
You know, so I asked I had her at the catalopister. Her skin was so dry, and you know, I've never seen such a skin from a young baby.
For a baby, looking like old.
Yes. So then I asked from the maternity ward, what a beautiful country. We had our own room. You know, I had very beautiful birth, but then the problem was my daughter's skin.
Okay.
So I did ask what the problem was, and actually the maternity nurse told me that, should I call them maternity, maybe the midwives?
Yeah.
Did tell me that, you know, some babies come like that.
Okay.
And their parents, they get it from
genes,
their parents, genes, which I disputed because I said I didn't have problems like that.
Perhaps your husband?
So that is the same word that she asked. How about you? Maybe perhaps your husband's and the family. And I said, no, they don't have anything like that. So then she said that when you go home, your maternity nurse will take care of you and will send you to a dermatologist.
Okay.
And she was thinking that she might have some ectopic or you know, eczema or something, which I had never heard of those words before. Actually, upon all my education, I didn't know that there was any skin issues like that.
Okay.
You know, I knew about ringworm because we had it there, but I didn't know that some people were born with eczema or psoriasis, or I didn't know about them. So yes, when we came home, my nurse came home to take care of me and everything,
and all that.
Measure the baby and everything. And she said, when you come to my office, I'll recommend you to see a dermatologist.
All right.
So I said, okay. So when she left, actually, my mother called me to congratulate me. And I said to Mom, hey, Mom, you have no idea. She said, what? I said, Mommy, the baby I have, she came out with one tooth. She has wrinkle, and she has gray. I was like,
was that really the case? We're just trying to.
No, that is the beauty of what I got, the gift I got.
One tooth.
Yeah.
No, come on, Edem. How can I have a fresh baby?
Of course, you can have a tooth, but it wouldn't be like big like mine. She had one tooth.
What first day newly born?
Yes. So when I said this to my mother, she said she laughed. She laughed and she said that she's a princess. You take good care of her. Okay. And then she continued asking that, hey, the shea butter and black soap I sent to you, is it finished?
Shea butter and black soap.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I've been sending. Is it finished? I can send you more.
Okay.
And I said, oh, Mom. Actually, I have it.
Okay.
Because she does send it to me, and I do give them to my husband's friends. I didn't have so many friends because I was fresh and I was working so hard, so I didn't have friends. So when we belong to the Lions Club as well. So I was giving them to friends, his friends. And I said, no, I have enough. And I continue by saying to her that, Mom, but she's not black.
Okay, your husband is British. Okay.
My husband is white British. So I said, Mom, she's not black. And my mother asked, what do you mean by she's not black? And I said, yes, Mommy, because they haven't met my husband then.
Okay.
Even though we had a wedding, everything here, we hadn't done the traditional
back home. Okay.
So I said, but mom, my husband is white, and I pointed somebody back home. He's like this, he's white.
Okay.
My mother laughed or smiled and said, you think we haven't seen that skin type in our family? And I said, oh, I don't mean that. And she said that use it on her, use the black soap to wash her hair and her body so that she doesn't have this this scent on her.
Okay.
And I said, okay, but here in Finland, they don't allow you to use anything for babies. Because even when I was pregnant, they didn't allow me to take paracetamol because they are very, very careful. They protect the babies very much.
Right.
So to cut long story short,
you started using the shea butter and then the black soap with the baby.
Yes.
Any improvements?
And then we went to Nervola. When we went to see the nurse, actually, she was really, really surprised. She weighed the baby, measured the head, did everything. And when we were, she was going to recommend us to see the dermatologist, and she went like, what happened? And when she said that, actually, I broke down. I started tearing.
Why?
Because I heard from these people who have been here for long.
Okay.
That
Africans who have been here for long.
Because when you come, you trust, when you hear that somebody has been here 15 years, 10 years, you want to know how you can integrate. How did they do it? Okay. And that is where when you are not careful and lucky and you meet the wrong person, you get the wrong information. And when
you end up doing the wrong things.
When it's printed in your brain, you are doomed.
So did you seek help from these so-called, I've been here for long, for your daughter's situation?
No, not my daughters, but then I heard that social, the Nervoless can ask social to come for your baby.
Why? Because you're treating your child.
I didn't even ask why, because I didn't have baby then, so I didn't ask why. I just accepted it. So when the Nervola said, what happened? Because she told me to use water and this apple void, this basic cream for the child. And I was like, I'm doomed because I'm going to lose my baby.
Okay, so the tears were not tears of joy, but fear.
No, fear. I was afraid that I was going to lose my baby. So I started apologizing. I said to her, oh, I'm so sorry. You asked me not to use anything, but my mother advised me to use shea butter and African black soap. And she was like, what is that?
Why are you apologizing?
No, she just said, what is that? I've never heard. And I told her everything that I know
about shea butter and African black soap.
And she said, oh, she's never heard. So we did everything and then left. And our next visit, you go every week and then it goes later. Yeah. So our next visit, I took from home what I had and I gave it to this woman.
Right.
And she was like, actually, this is how the black soap looks like. The black soap doesn't look like a white soap. It's so nice.
Brownish.
Yes. And she was like, oh, what is this? Thank you. And she just put it down.
Okay.
And then she didn't say anything. It was later, subsequent visits, that she decided when she weighed the child and everything, and we were leaving. Actually, my foot was, one of my leg had already crossed the threshold of the door. And then I heard a voice. My husband had already gone out with the baby. And then I heard a voice and she called me by my name. She said, Edem, hang on.
Okay.
So I turned and I thought that it's one of the papers that they usually, the information, or I left something. And she said that, you remember the thing you gave me? I have read about it. I have tried it.
And it worked.
And I didn't know that she also had a skin problem. She said, I have to wash my hand after every patient.
Right.
And my fingers were cracked. But when I started using this, from the day you gave me, you know, it's working. Where can I get more to buy? And can I recommend this to other mothers?
Other mothers.
This is how I
so
got
that's
the
the idea was born.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So the bell just rang, and actually then I made research. Nobody was selling this product in Finland, and this woman started sending other mothers to me, and I started giving them. They also said that they love the products, but they want to support me. If I can start a business, they'll support me. But how do I start a business? Selling skincare. And it wasn't something that I have, you know.
Idea.
Of course, I know how lubricants works. You know, I have done courses on lubricants.
Okay.
So the viscosity of products, that chemistry, I have some idea.
Okay.
But skincare, I had no
Everything
clue.
was new to you.
I had no clue that I'll be doing such a thing.
Okay.
So then we fell on some friends. One lady called Ula, who was the Ula Lanko, and she connected us to another person at the outdoor university. Is it either outdoor or School of Economics? He was a professor there.
Okay.
And this professor connected us to the head of customs, Tuli laboratory. So that is where they sat us down. We had a big meeting.
Okay.
And
you and your husband.
Me and my husband.
Right.
You know, we sat there, and with my black face, and you know, I was the only black person sitting on the table. But then they taught me a lot. What I can do, how I can even label the product, what is not allowed. They really coached, and I soaked. I really soaked. I was like sponge, soaking everything. And then when we came back, now we have to start Inkuto business. I fell to my mother to organize something from there.
Organize something in
That
what
is,
sense? Financial support?
No, that is if she could organize some women.
Okay.
And my mother was shocked to hear from me that I was going to sell shea butter and black soap. She was really disappointed. Her heart was broken. She said, the work you were doing here, can't you get that job to do?
I can understand. And
I had some siblings who were making fun of me, and they started calling me Madam Inkuto.
Yeah, because I mean, seriously,
from engineering,
that is, I mean, below the belt.
Yeah.
If you ask me, way low. Because I mean, as Ghanaians, I know when you are selling Inkuto and black soap, dropouts or illiterates, you know, so to speak. So for an engineer, and not just an engineer, automobile engineer, to just come down to selling of Inkuto, I agree with your mom.
People who sell back at home, you know, because we have been brainwashed that, you know, entrepreneurship it's something that you have to be a dropout because you can't get a white collar job.
Yeah.
You know, it's all the white brainwash thing that we have all gone through.
Right.
Because I didn't see myself as an engineer who cannot do anything. If I had that mindset, I wouldn't be cleaning windows, because I wouldn't be cleaning, because back home, people were cleaning my desk.
Right.
You know, other people who were dropped out who were doing that job. So you don't let circumstances, you don't let situation define you. You have to find your own you to be you.
Absolutely, I agree on that. Now let's move on. You know, you called your mother and she was very very sad and disappointed with all the education, the money that you spent on you for education. Go to Europe and bring me something. Now you are going to sell Inkuto and African black soap. That is heartbreaking. But the story turned, right? Story changed.
Yeah.
As the CEO, where did you, beginning? How did you fund it? Because I know it's not easy.
Yes.
You know, owning a company, starting up is not easy. It's no joke. How did you fund it?
I claim to fund my future business like this.
Okay.
I was claiming, you know, like I said, if you don't let circumstances define you, if you have a dream, if you have an aim, you work towards it.
Right, absolutely.
I didn't even know that Finland has a system, had a system, or still have it, that if you want to start a business, they call something, they fund you, they give you start runner.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When I was cleaning, I was saving. And I remember that anytime I take money to my savings account, these cashiers will be asking me, where did you get the money? And I said, I'm cleaning. They were like, cleaning? And you have this much? You know? So I didn't know that there was any support, because where I come from, back home, when you starting a business, nobody give a shit about it.
That's true.
It's
no dime whatsoever.
No, from the government or from any institution. So with that mindset, I didn't look for anybody to
support.
I just went into it, supported. My husband was there, like he was. So the money that we've saved, we use that money to fund this business.
That's right. That's why today we are celebrating you, because you are a force to reckon with, as I began with. And I mean, you are worth celebrating, because you didn't wait for anyone to push you around, even though you had your ups and downs from the beginning, but you stood the test of time and, you know, came out with this beautiful brand that today we are all celebrating, because Inkuto has come to stay and is doing us so proud, not only in Finland but beyond. Last two years, I know you were given an award. Even in Sweden, you were nominated for an award in Sweden, which, I mean, it's a lot, and we say kudos for the hard work that you put into making this. I've come to your company, and it's, guys, it is huge. I got here and my jaws dropped, and man. So let's fast forward. Inkuto has come to stay. How? What's Edem? What drives you? What pushes you to? Because it's beyond words. What you have achieved over the years when you started Inkuto. What drives you?
You have to be your own powerhouse.
Okay.
You know, you have to have something that wakes you up every day. That, hey, I want to do this. I am so humbled to say that, look, my story has empowered a lot of foreigners who thought that it wasn't possible.
Absolutely.
And they have started a lot of businesses. There have been, in every situation, there should be a pace setter, a pioneer, somebody who lead. And if you are a leader, or if you have been born a leader, you know, you don't let circumstances weigh you down. You don't let. The first person to write about me in Finnish mainstream magazine was a Finn.
Nice.
The person who decided to take my product into Rohoyuri. Rohoyuri is a company full of things. It's maybe lately they are having some mixed people or foreigners, but then it's totally things. Of course, they don't know any other thing apart from themselves, which is, it's normal. Things took me in, accepted me. Of course, the product speaks for itself. The first person who blogged about me, which is Nora Shingle, if I'm pronouncing it well, a blogger who didn't know me, but bought my black soap somewhere and blogged about it. What's the thing?
Fantastic.
So there are good people, there are human beings who see beyond, you know, who also don't allow skin color or who you are to define you, you know. So I got into Rohoyuri. That time they had, is it one shop?
Okay.
And then now they have 16 shops.
Right.
You know, and people who comes to me, even I do send my customers to these shops. The reason I do that is if we work hand in hand, we make this world a better place.
Absolutely.
People have been inspired by my story. Things have started skincare lines or companies because they've heard my story.
Let's talk about how do you build a successful customer base?
It's all about trust.
Trust.
Yes. So if the products you are selling or what you are giving, the service you are giving, and what you are saying is honest.
Absolutely.
You know, the people trust in you and they trust in what you are telling them.
Yeah.
Because I remember I've been to fairs. First, when Inkuto started, I want to say to the viewers that we are working with widows back in Ghana so that they can now I heard that there is free education, but them days there wasn't. So the idea was to empower these widows so that they can intend to empower their orphans to give them formal education. So we buy straight from these women and we know these women, we know the people we work with. But then whatever we create with what's the raw material that we have is fantastic. So when I tell you that this works for skin problem like this, or you have this need, and I tell you that this is what works for it, it does work. And that is what has brought us this far.
Absolutely fantastic news. How is Inkuto products doing on the markets presently?
It could be better.
Right.
And it could be a lot worse as well.
Yeah.
And it would be good that we empower ourselves. We are in this kind of community. As we all know that Finland is not huge when it comes to population. But then we are can't complain.
You are seeing the figures. They are coming.
The numbers we had six figures last year. This year, I hope we might be doing same, but then it's a little more down because of the COVID. And yes, things will be better. I have hopes.
Being an entrepreneur, you were first engineer, you cleaned, and then you became an entrepreneur. How has that affected your family life? Because I know that you have a husband and you have kids. How has that affected your family life?
Should I say affected?
Do you have time for yourself? Time for your family?
Entrepreneurship is something that I would say that it's a very lonely journey.
Lonely?
It is very lonely. You can feel very, very lonely.
Okay.
But then you have to ask yourself what you are doing. Are you doing it? Who is looking up to you? Just like you are saying, you said, I've done you proud.
Yes.
People are looking up to me.
Absolutely.
The women back home are looking up to me. But nobody even call you to ask, how are you?
So that's where the loneliness comes from. Even though you have your family and your husband and your kids, but the support from the community is
we as human, nobody is an island.
Absolutely.
I might not be present. That is going to all the parties, seeing me here, seeing me there, because the weight I have on my shoulder, until you come closer to me, you wouldn't know what I'm doing here. How things are being run, because you have to be your own, even though you have an accountant. The law says that you are responsible. You are paying somebody to do something that you think you are not good at, or but then the government holds you responsible. You are responsible for what goes out. So even if you have a worker, you have to sometimes always check, is the quality control, what is going out? And the moment sometimes you take your eyes off, you end up getting this feedback that, hey, this was done, this wasn't this. And it's your responsibility. So all of this can really make you stress.
Okay.
But then if that is me as a person, I have learned how to be a rebel. I have learned how to have thick skin. My family, my daughter, I was working with her because she was the reason why this business was born. I was having her on my back and I was going to face. She got used to it. The second one, who is now 6 years old, I started working with him when he was 2 weeks old. I had him there. He was premature, 6 weeks, 5 weeks early. I had him there, tiny.
And you were working?
And I was working.
You were working with, chemicals. What weren't you scared about?
I don't use, I'm not
taking the
working with
premature
chemicals.
baby to
first,
yeah.
Yes, this is where the difference comes in. You think that, the product I use, I'm not working with chemicals. I work with natural
ingredients, right?
So there's nothing.
But still, with a little baby, fresh baby,
this
and
is,
a premature.
This is what I would do, but you wouldn't do, and that is where the difference comes in. If you have an aim, if you have a dream, if you have something that wakes you up, you wouldn't let that become an excuse. That
so was the money at the end of the day was your goal?
Money?
Yes. Because you are the first to sell your products.
Listen,
so you want to get money at the end of the day.
If it's money, as you know, in Finland, you can sleep 24 hours and you get money.
Well,
there are people who are sleeping at home who get money more than me who is working.
Edem, you are rich. You are rich. Please.
It's not because of the money, but it's the people who are looking up to me. The people who depends on me. And that time when I was, I hadn't gone into K
group. Child's health.
The child is fine. He might be healthier than you.
I know. Then I mean, when premature, then I'm scared.
When you have,
I would be scared anyway. But that's where the difference is. You rightly said.
Fear doesn't come to kill you. Fear is a good thing. Fear comes to you to make you stronger, to see what you cannot see. Just like, those people who do skydiving. You will say, why would I? Are they crazy? But then you have to do it until you do the skydiving. You wouldn't know how good it feels.
Right.
So yes, there are things that somebody will do that you wouldn't do. But what drives you? What drives you? What drives you? Who are looking? If I were to be doing, I'm tired, I can't do this, I can't do that, I don't think you will have the chance to be talking to me.
Right. That's so true. Many times to all our viewers, I know time is fast spent because the gist is so sweet. The chat, I've learned a lot, and I know you've also learned a thing or two. But of course, we will have Edem again. But in the meantime, I will go to the products, and we will let you what works. And then we'll give us some advice on the normal skin routine, so that really this will look fresh for our partners. If you agree with me, say amen there. Emma Tamanka, Gloria Pesha is watching. Thank you so much. Winifred says we learn from our mistakes. Thank you. That's true. Emma says there are good people out there, my sister. I love your spirit. That's so true. Salah Dramani has joined us. Thank you so much for joining us. Yvonne, thank you. Said good content. Thank you so much, darling. Paco Diop, I feel so proud and happy listening to you. Thank you so much, Paco, for joining us. So we are gradually coming to the end, but of course, as I said, we will come again and have more one-on-one. Then next time we'll take you around the factory, and how we will not give you the gist, as to how everything is done, but of course we'll take us through some of the products, the raw materials, and how, give us a little kind of tutorial how her day goes, in the factory. So thank you so much. Rhoda says wise words. Thank you. Now, Edem, take us through the products. But before Edem starts, ladies, this is my favorite. It's called Facial Toner Inkuto Warrior. I am not saying this because I am sitting here, but this is the truth. Nothing but the truth. I bought this, and ever since I found this product, Facial Toner, trust me, I have stopped using any foreign products. Why? Because I naturally have dry skin, okay? And this is for facial toner with aloe vera and witch hazel. What I use this for is to wipe my makeup as a cleanser. Because I have a dry skin, those times when I use foreign products, after wiping my makeup, with foreign products, I still have to moisturize my face before I go to bed. Now, since I got to know this, Edem didn't tell me. I found this on K supermarkets, on the shelves of K supermarkets, and then I got it. So anytime I want to wipe my makeup, perhaps after interview like this, I use this to wipe my makeup effortlessly, and it's so little that you use just a little bit, and that's it. So I recommend this. I'm saying this because I want to recommend this for all the ladies who use makeup, right? And even if you don't use makeup, I mean, you cleanse your face after a hard day's work. I use this. I don't moisturize because it's cleansed my face effortlessly and moisturizes my face at the same time that I go to bed. So that just to let you know about this product. Facial toner is Inkuto Warrior. So please, when you go to KST Market, you can find this. I'm doing this advert free of charge. Edem,
Thank you.
So now let's go to the rest of the products.
So this is the basic products that we have. We have this is how it all started with the shea butter and the African black soap.
Right.
And we have the authentic African black soap. Okay,
please hold on. Let's go for a quick break, right? When we come back, I'll get all the products closer, and then we'll mention the names as Edem is, because I know Emma wants to name the what's the name, dear? I would mention the names all over again. So please let me go for a quick break, turn around, and I'll be right back. Please stay with us. Welcome back from that break. So now we're going to deal with the product. We're going to tell you about the products and what works for what and where to get them. I earlier mentioned that what I got from K City Market, is it only K City Market? K City Market,
we have other smaller shops that sells our products as well. So you can visit our website and you see which shop is closer to you.
Okay.
Which is inkuto.com, www.inkuto.com. And if you're on Instagram, please feel free to follow us at Inkuto Organics. And then Facebook too is Inkuto Natural Skincare Products. Yes.
Right.
We are on Twitter as well, but I'm not so active there.
we will have to get it. So I think we'll have it on the comment section, so you know the websites. The director will put it there. Executive director will put it there. So yes, now as you have it, KCT Market, you can find all Inkuto products, raw honeyuri, you can also get it there. And then when you go on the website, www.inkuto.com, you find all the shops that are near you, so you can go and purchase. So as Emma requested, this is Inkuto Warrior. It's called Inkuto Warrior facial toner. Usually, I think Edem can describe much better what's I use it for cleansing, wiping my makeup after work. And then before, as I said earlier, I usually have to buy a cleanser plus moisturizer. But until I found this, I use just this. It cleanses just a little on the cotton, and then it wipes it so well. And it smells so good, and it moisturizes after that at the same time. So, you know, it saves money.
Actually, when I developed this, I developed it also, you know, for the men as well, those who shave. So after shaving, you use it as a toner to close the pores. Okay. I was really surprised when Nana told me that she was using this to remove her makeup. I don't wear makeup. I don't know how to do it. And I don't buy them either because I'm so lazy to put them on. But I was surprised when she told me she uses it for
makeup remover,
removing her makeup. So there is a basic skincare routine. Okay. And the products we develop it for all skin types. Okay. But one thing I also realize is those of us who have darker skin, we develop so much melanin in places when we age.
Okay, what's melanin?
The melanin is the pigment that makes our skin darker.
Ah, okay. Oh, melanin skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was having a lot of, you know, pigmentation here and there. If you have a clearer skin, it's easier to use little makeup. Okay. But then if you have blemishes, that is where you have to use a lot to cover up. Maybe I might give a DIY tip before we close.
Yes, we have to.
And I also want to say that I'm going to, for Nana coming, Nana TV, I would like to, I'll be giving a code that those who will be subscribing
to our YouTube, and you know that we are also live right now also on our YouTube channel. So please go and subscribe Nana TV International, because in due time we'll be moving from Facebook to YouTube for all our interviews. So please go and subscribe on our YouTube channel, Nana TV International. We are also on Twitter, Nana TV International. We are live on Twitter at the same time, and we are live on Twitch, Nana TV International at the same time. So we have all our viewers all over, scattered on major social media platforms. So wherever you're watching us from, thank you so much. Why don't you follow us on all our media platforms, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course Twitch. So just as you know, but before we go, Edem is going to give us a code. If you like subscribe to our YouTube channel, I will give you that code. When you buy, you get you buy one product, you get more. Buy one or buy
one get one free.
Okay, something.
We are going to
work on something for our cherished viewers. So please keep that in mind. You get Inkuto products. Now we've done with the facial toner. Yes. Now we have organic.
So we have here. If all that you have to remember is whatever you use on your skin or your hair, those things stays there. We use the black soap. We have developed shampoo from the black soap as well. We have skin serum that makes you younger. This is called the Active Youth Serum. So we have the vitamin C, we have aloe vera, we have vitamin B5, we have B3, B5, we have hyaluronic acid in there. It's really, really rich, and it's really, really tone your skin as well. Whatever we develop or whatever I come up with, I really formulate based on customers' requests.
Okay, so this is organic.
Yes.
No chemical added. So it's all is well. All is well. So this is called the Inkuto Active Youth Serum.
Yes.
active youth serum. So if you want to have, you know, young, fresh skin, like mine, please, you want to, the sweet 60s.
Yeah.
Let's go for this, right? We'll never age.
And
active youth serum.
actually, I have worked so hard on new lines or new series that is coming out. The product is ready. I'm just waiting for the label and then the boxes. So this is very, very good vitamin C. We have resveratrol. We have niacinamide coming. We have, so these are actives that a lot of us don't really use. And I will encourage us to really take good care of ourselves and our skin, because it's very, very important. For instance,
I think when I came, you know, the cold out there, my hands were kind of dry. So I quickly reached out for this, and oh my God, it's giving me that glow. If you can see, it's giving me that smooth glow. So I can't wait for the label for it to be out on the shelf, so I could go purchase mine also.
The DIY that I want to give.
We haven't finished.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we haven't finished. We have what's these?
These are lip balms.
Beautiful,
which
colorful,
is very, very moisturizing. It's
for
really,
the lips.
I had a friend who went to the US. He took some with him to give to friends, and the feedback I got from there was, oh, in the US, the lip chopstick, they call it there. It's so when you put it on, it really fades. Oh, you have to keep putting. But this one, when you put it, it lasts.
It lasts. Okay.
What we do here is when we create products, we make sure that it's worth your money. You know, it lasts long.
So this
it works.
Oh my God.
And they are product that works.
Smells really good.
And
really,
we use natural resources from Africa that are spiritually, culturally, economically sustainable, you know, to create. So when you are buying from us, when you are empowering us, it goes a long way. So we will invite you, please purchase from us, buy from us. And I give a big shout to also, I've mentioned Roho Yuri, K-City Market. They have loved me. They have taught me. I have made mistakes that they could have dumped me, but then they keep supporting and they keep pushing and loving. So those of us watching who thinks it's not possible, I am here to disrupt that. I am here to tell you that it is possible. You know, it is possible.
All right.
Go for it. And don't stop yourself.
Right. Paco Diop, Inkuto shea butter is a great product. I have it here with me, unrefined and unbleached.
Yes.
That's so true. Inkuto shea butter, unrefined and unbleached, is a great product. I always have one here at home. Thank you so much, Paco, for letting us know and purchasing. That is a way to support our own. Thank you so much, Winifred Boating. Thank you so much for joining us. Now we're moving on to the solid shampoo bar. They look so yummy.
Oh yes, if you haven't tried,
and it tastes so great.
If you haven't tried our shampoo bars, I will encourage you to do that.
Okay.
Because this shampoo
all
bars,
hair types.
Yes, I have made it. They are all for all hair types, but then I have added more nourishing thing for people who have curly and dry hair. For instance, the pink one, which is raspberry, is for normal hair.
Right.
Then we have the mango and shea butter, which for curly hair and dry hair. And then we have the tea tree and peppermint, which works for people who have dandruff. So you can have product build up in your hair. Those who use a lot of products in their hair, I recommend the tea tree because it cleans like a glass, squeaky clean.
Wow.
With that.
Now let's go to, so this is how the shea butter, this is how you find it on the shelves, KST Market or other shops. This is how it looks like in case you're looking for it on the shops. Shea butter natural, and it has other flavors.
We have the rose, and then we have the rose, and then patchouli. And then we also have those of us, especially in the winter, those of us who have very, very dry feet and tired feet, the nurses among us, those who do a lot of cleaning and standing a lot, those who work in the restaurant, everybody, this foot cream is one that I also recommend personally, because when I stand on my feet for so long, when I get home, all that I do is I wash my feet and then put this on, and
Foot
it
rejuvenator.
really calms me.
Foot rejuvenator.
And it's work on dry, even if you have diabetes, it's really moisturizes your feet, and it's really heals cracked feet.
Wow.
So, and those who have some problem with their nails, fungi, I'm not putting this as, but it works for, you know, when you have those big white thing under your nails. It works very well.
All right. So this is how it looks like, foot rejuvenator. Or you can also find it on the shelves in KCT Markets.
We have the small one in KCT Market, and I recommend that you go get
and you can also shop online.
Yes, you can shop on
yes,
our
place your
website.
order on the website www.inkuto.com, and then you place your order if you are feeling I know it's cold out there, so you can sit at home, just place your order, and it will be delivered right to
and in Finland, when you products more than 50 euros or 50 euros, you get free shipping. So make good use of that and then support us.
Support the brand. This is a huge brand.
Yes.
So
and
now,
please feel free to share Inkuto when we post and you are following us. Feel free to share. Don't feel that, oh, you are, you know, why should I do this? Because, you know, there's a saying that God uses people to bless people. So be a blessing, not a curse. Right. Be a supporter, not, you know, sitting on the bench and just watching.
So there are so many products we could talk about, but as time is not on our side, so this is, for the meantime, this is what we can talk about, but you can also visit their website, www.inkuto.com, and then read more and find out all the products. You find all the products and then shop.
Hey.
And then this beautiful soap. This is soap. It's not food though. It is. Edem, tell us about this. This is and it smells heavenly.
This you can also find. Hey, I just also realized that KCT Market is doing a very good discount.
So
please use the time to get it now. This is called the Saint Clement. It's orange and lime. It's fresh.
Smells
it's
so good, really. And then this is raspberry. So I mean, you take your shower and you still feel, you know, you feel fresh and you smell good.
It doesn't dry the skin either, so it's really rich in shea butter. It's not like other soaps that when you really shower you feel dry, but this really moisturizes your skin.
Right. So that's it for now. As I said, in our next visits to Inkuto Skincare, we'll take you around the factory. Edem will show us some of the raw materials and how her daily routine is like inside this. I mean, it is huge. As I said, when I got here, my jaws dropped. So we've told you about some of the products about Inkuto, and how do you feel? Don't you feel proud for us by us? This is us. Edem, take 5.
Thank you.
You've done us
I'm
proud.
humbled, and you are the one that is the reason why we are here.
Right.
Like I said, and I'm saying it again, whatever dream you have, don't let circumstances define you. If I have been able to get into finished shops and already Inkuto is becoming a household name,
it is.
Then please.
And then I want you to change that narrative. Inkuto is
a household name.
Great.
And we are looking forward to be international. So please.
You're already international. If your product is in Sweden, you were awarded in Sweden. It's already international.
I know. Sometimes, like, you know, we've been brought up in the way that you say, oh, you don't praise yourself, you know. But sometimes you have to be proud of
praise yourself, my sister. Someone wished to be in your shoes. But thank you so much for doing us proud. I know that it's really, as you said during the interview, sometimes the load on your shoulder alone is tough. Let us reach out. If sometimes, you know, she mentioned that it's lonely being an entrepreneur because it's only the products we care about. The entrepreneur, we don't care.
It's okay because every entrepreneur feels like this.
No, but we sometimes, as you said, we have to reach out to you. That is why we have come. Another thing we have come to let you know that you are not alone. We are supporting you all the way. So keep the fire burning, keep doing you, and keep making us proud. And please, 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 let's go. By supporting is when the product is on the market, you take out your money and buy. That is how we can support. If the Finnish market is supporting her, why can't we support our own? Let's use these products. As I said, I have used some and they are really good for me. Ever since I used that product, I have stopped using foreign, stuff on my face. So please, let's support this brand. It is our brand. If Inkuto has succeeded, we have succeeded. And she represents us. Inkuto represents us, and we represent Inkuto and all the brands that come with it. So thank you so much, everyone that has come out tonight to watch and commented to support our sister and celebrated Edem. Thank you so much. We so much appreciate all of you. I hope you have learned. You give the tip. Yes. I hope you have learned a thing or two. From the beginning, she was duped because she was a fresher. She did not report. Please don't make that mistake. If anyone tries that rubbish, please report. Senior lecturer Emma says it's doable to report. So if you are new and you fall into any bad hands, please don't hesitate to report. And then Edem has a tip for us, facial, because I need it. I have very sensitive face, skin, so I very much need that tip. So normal routine.
So you just need a simple routine, and I'm sure most of us are already doing that. So the normal routine is to cleanse, to tone, if you have a toner, to moisturize, and then to protect. Okay. And what do you use from Inkuto in cleansing? Personally, I use the African black soap. I use it for everything. Yeah. Because it doesn't have any chemicals. It's made, my black soap or our Inkuto black soap is made of coconut oil and ashes from the cocoa husk. Wow. It's so simple, but it works wonders. So if you have any blemishes, acne, everything, it works for that. 2, what do I use as toner? I use this toner. Yeah. And I also use it when I shave. Okay. This toner, I use it when I shave. Okay. I'm not telling you where I shave. But we know where. So if you shave, if you know where you shave. So if you shave your beard and armpits and you use it and it closes the pores, it's really good for that as well. And then so it's very good for the men as well. Yes. Yes. After shaving. Yes. So don't go and buy after shave. Yes. So this is very good. It's as witch hazel, so it really works just like aftershave. Yeah. Yeah. So after the men, after shaving, please, the women, buy it. Valentine is coming. Buy for your men or your fiancés or your boyfriends or yet to be whatever. After shaving, the beard, the armpits, and the down below, please use this. It's very, very good. I didn't know that it works for the down below and the after shaving, so I'm going to start. And then for me as well, I don't even use the cotton wool anymore. If I want to tone my skin with it, I just pour a few drops and then I wash my face and just a little. That's it. It really works. And then when it comes to moisturizing, I use the shea butter for my whole body. But with my age, as young as I am, I use the actives. So the serums with the active. It says use active youth serum. Yes. I use the actives for myself, and as I'm developing new actives, please try and patronize it. It's the raw materials are not cheap. We are working so hard on that, but then we give you the best as well. And then if you use all these things, please protect your skin. Dermatologists, people have advised that we should use sunscreen. Please remember to use sunscreen. I don't use it. Okay. I have my own reasons. But then you make sunscreens. I did make sunscreen, sun oil some time ago, some years back. Okay. But then because of
Yeah.
For some reason, I haven't done more.
It wasn't patronized.
It's not that. There was something about then people were complaining about the oxide that we use in making sunscreen.
Okay.
That is the titanium dioxide or the zinc oxide. These are things that, you know, it really set
titanium dioxide.
Yeah.
Please, we are learning, Agbekey. I don't know.
So
you should leave me.
Please protect. Some people would think that we have black skin and we don't need sun protection. We do need, especially when you are using active serums like I have developed, you need to seal it up. Okay. If you have anything with zinc or titanium dioxide, please use it to protect yourself. And if you have any hyperpigmentation, please reach out.
Which one is the
hyperpigmentation? Is when you have, I did have it without knowing that.
Black here,
you know,
white.
Even though you
the skin color is not even.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have darker patches in places that it's really, really dark.
Sometimes comes about, pregnancy.
When you have during pregnancy and after birth, you have this hyperpigmentation. Yeah. And because we don't protect ourselves, the UVA and the UVB and the, they all act against us as well.
Okay.
But because we are darker, we think that nobody sees. But then now that I'm using so much of these active serums that I'm developing, because I use myself as a guinea pig.
Okay.
So I have seen difference before and after, and that makes you, when you are putting something on or you don't put something on, you don't even worry about it.
Right.
There is things that you can also use at home, actually. There are times that when I eat mango,
you mean fresh
mango from the case supermarket or wherever you buy your ripened mango. When you eat the mango, you can use the mango skin to
the seed,
the skin.
Okay.
When you
the green, the skin.
Yes.
Okay, that's after you're taking the seed from the mango. The fruits, the mango
the fruits. When you cut the mango,
the green,
the outer is the skin.
Yes.
And then you have the flesh inside.
Yes.
So just when you finish eating and you don't chew the skin, you don't eat. I eat the skin. But then you can just eat the skin and to just clean your face and just wait for as long as you want to, and then wash your face. It really, really moisturizes your skin. If you are suffering from any, dryness of, like you said.
I have dry skin.
And for instance, if you want to peel your skin, there is pawpaw in the supermarket.
Edem is giving us all the gist.
Yes. You get the pawpaw, you get the pawpaw skin, yeah? You can also use the pawpaw skin to peel. Do the same and wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
That's the natural way of doing it.
Or you can also use our what is it called? Pineapple. It also contains these enzymes that will help you peel your skin and make your skin look fresh.
You are getting all this filler only on Nana TV. You will not get it anywhere else.
The other thing that you can also use is your banana skin.
You are giving us all the gist.
Yes.
We will not go to the shop to buy.
We have to share.
Don't give us all the gist.
You can also use banana skin, but after cleansing, after doing this, but then, when you buy products that we make sure that we give you the best of the best.
Right.
So that, enzymes that have already been taken into the purest form, you can use it and it works for you.
Thank you so much, Edem. This has been great interview. This is, I think so far it's been the longest, but of course, because I'm not home, I have moved from my comfort zone and I'm right inside Inkuto skincare products, the company. So I'm talking to the CEO.
We are in the studio or factory. I don't want to call it factory because
it's factory. That's where it has all the
studio here.
Everything is here. So it's a whole mood. Next time we'll take you round. Going on, Monica and Kata, you joined us late, but Joyce, thank you so much for joining us, Monica. Thank you. Rhoda says, thanks for this. Thank you for also joining us. Ajiman Maxwell, so thank you. Ajiman says, wow, I like toner. Ajiman, please go and purchase it. It's for you and for that special someone. Ajiman again says, Nana, I like your outfit. Oh, really? Thank you. Collect I said, I'm late. I have to replay later.
Oh, yes.
Good job, ladies.
Is it recorded?
Yes, you can always, of course, it's always recorded on the channel, so you can always go back or go on our YouTube, Nana TV International. It is also there. You can on Twitter, it's also there, so you can watch it wherever, and Twitch as well. So yes, you can find us all over on a major platform. Monica Inkasa says, we, the queens of trying different products, will run to the store. Who knows, we may do a paradigm shift from the masses and the Max and the Lacombs of this world. I feel you, sis. I feel you. Trust me. Ever since I found this is like my savior. That's why I keep saying it. You have no idea. It saves me a lot of money, because for months I still have it, because you just use a little and it's a done deal. So please, thank you, Monica. Thank you. Please, let's go and purchase and support this brand. It's for us, by us. Maxwell Ajima says, Nana, you do all. Thank you, Max, for joining us as well. MD says, nice program. Thank you, Colette. Wow, uncountable tips. Yes, a lot, this woman. Yes, so I think Nana, someone says, what about dry scalp? Do you have some? I think the shampoo.
Yes, we have shampoo, we have conditioners.
Mm-hmm.
So oh, maybe I have to, just 1 minute.
Okay, please.
So there's this hair food
Mm-hmm.
for curly hair. It's organic hair food.
Yeah.
It really works for dry hair and the scalp as well.
Okay.
I use shea butter to formulate this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really, really good. I personally recommend it. This is what helps me. I have to wash my hair every day, like
Right.
basically every day.
Right.
And this is what nourishes it. So it has, I also added some neem oil and tea tree, and I'm not going to mention everything.
Please don't give it. Don't give all. If I leave this woman, she'll give us. She'll give us all the secrets. I mean, I know I said that you'll be giving us some secrets, but it's like you're giving us too much. Inkuto organic hair food for curly hair. So if you have dry scalp, please go on the market or go on www.inkuto.com and order. I know it's cold out there. You don't want to go out. You can order and it will be delivered. €50 plus.
Yes.
Free delivery. If you don't want this, what else?
And it doesn't contain any water or alcohol. So a little goes a long way. That is the good thing about Inkuto products, that when I develop them, I make sure that it lasts. That is the sad thing, but then it does last.
Wow, it smells really good. This is how it looks like. If you can see, it's whitish, so it's very, very,
It's
very creamy too. Yeah. So please let us all head to KCT Markets or Rohan Yuri, and other shops. So go to the website and find out the shops near you, so you can make your order or you go and purchase. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Edem, before I know you're giving us the DIY. Thank you so much. Appreciate. And then you're giving us if you go to Nana TV YouTube, if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, please say you use a code, Inkuto code. All right, when you subscribe, write the Inkuto code. I will select those that will come first, and then when you buy, we give you allowance on watch the product. So when you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, please, you write Inkuto code. Then I will see it, or the directors will see it. We'll get your name and we'll give to Edem. When you make your purchase, or we'll contact you, and when you make your purchase, we give you allowance or discounts on products that you will buy, whether online.
So maybe it's better we tell them now that we are committing to give you a 25% discount. 25%
discount.
Please feel free to follow us on Instagram, also Inkuto on Instagram, and love us. Please, those of you who have used the product, please feel free to send us any.
Yes, I was about to ask, how do you collect feedbacks?
Yes, that is, people do send them by email.
Okay.
So please feel free. You can send it through our website,
DM
or DM.
Okay.
Or yes, on Facebook.
Please, feedback is for the entrepreneur. It's not for me. Don't go and tell your brother. Don't go and tell your sister. If it is good, please share the story. If there's something that you use and you realize that maybe this is not for me, please contact the producer, and that they will learn from it, or they'll try to do something or adjust something. You never know. But if it is, you don't go and gossip it as if it's something. If it's not working for you, it will work for someone. This worked for me. It might not work for you because we all have different skin types, but this, I assure you that it will work for all skin types. So if you have any feedback, as she has said, send them an email or their DM on Instagram DM, Facebook DM, and then they would get back to you. Thank you so much. Your feedback is very much appreciated. Colette said, I'm definitely ordering ASAP, 25% off, and following too on Instagram. Thank you so much, Colette. That is the spirit. That is the way to go. That is how to support a brand. And I know you also have a brand, so you understand the game. So I believe this is the longest interview I've had, but since I have come here, I told Edem that I have all the time for her, and then I think we have all the time for her, because this is also a little way of supporting her great brand. Thank you so much, Edem, for the tips you're giving us for these great products. Next time we come, we'll get into more of the products, and then how her normal routine goes, her daily routines go. So thank you so much, everybody. All my executive producer in Canada, Japan, UK, thank you so much, guys, for doing this for us. We so much appreciate you all. Without you, of course, with my executive, the Oga on the top, thank you so much, all the way in Canada. Thank you so much. We appreciate you for putting this together and making this happen, for pushing me to come out in the cold today. My own
minus 20.
I'm telling you, when my director is on, I mean, he will not listen to anything. You gotta go. That is why you're a presenter. You have to go. So, boss, thank you so much, and it's been worth it. And I know that our viewers appreciate this interview. I know you have learned a thing or two. She began with a sad story indeed, but I mean, the story changed, and now we are celebrating her as a queen, as a world-class entrepreneur. Let me prove, I mean, even though I'm not, she doesn't want to shakara with it, but I mean, she is a legend. She is
Can I say a word?
Yes, please, of course.
Yes. Hello, viewers. Thank you so much for allowing me to come into your space to share my story. And as Nana said, I hope that the beginning didn't put you away. And wherever you are, if you are in the diaspora, I want you to know that it is possible. Success is possible. Success doesn't mean how much you have in the bank account or the bottom line of your account, but it's what you have done or what you want to do and what you are pleased with. Whatever your hand find doing, do it, and do it very well. And I will say that patronize us, love us, we need you. You know, we can only do this for ourselves, you know, and keep dreaming big. Don't let circumstances draw you back just because it's negative. Every story that comes your way, every experience comes to enrich you. Right. Every experience comes to teach you so that you can learn and be a better person to share a story like I am doing. If I didn't go through what I have been through, from Ghana to Finland to where I am, I wouldn't have a testimony. If I didn't have a trial, I wouldn't have a testimony to share. So everything you go through, we shouldn't see it as a sad story. It was
part of the journey, growth.
You know, it was meant to make me.
Edem, you were duped.
You know, to make me who I am. You know, yes, even if I was duped, that money is still not there. The person has 16 years. He's finished spending the money.
Forgotten about
it. So life is not all about today, but it's about tomorrow.
But I'm
so
sure
I
you'll
love
be
you
punished someday.
I love you. There's karma,
Karma is very much
it works.
available.
I love you and keep being you.
Mm.
And thank you, Nana TV, for coming all the way to my space here
We are humble.
and sharing my not so nice story with the
Very
your
much
audience.
nice story. And in fact, this woman.
With your audience. So thank you. I'll be looking forward to seeing you on with your orders.
Yeah.
And those who order, I promise that whatever order you make, I'm going to put 3 lip balms into all the flavors for you to give to your loved ones, also to try.
Remember, Valentine is coming, so any package that getting it ready for Valentine's
yes,
coming.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that this new serums will be ready before Valentine's. I'm hoping because that is where, with this weather or wherever you are, you still need it anyway.
Yeah.
So we can give packages for those who wants to give their loved ones, both male and female. I do also make special packages. So just tell me what you need and I put them together as a package and I send it to you. Or we can also send it directly to the person you want to send it already packaged in a nice box.
Right.
So please feel free, choose, mix and match.
Yes.
Or you can call me and tell me, oh, this person, I'm planning this for this person, and I can help you with what you should choose. Don't forget the authentic African black soap and the shea butter for this weather.
Right.
If you're in Finland, you need it.
Right. So just before I go online to take the last comment I have here, last 2 years, Edem sponsored Nana TV's Valentine's. It was, oh my God, Battle of the Sexes. It was Battle of the Sexes. You remember, you sponsored that show and it was awesome. All the guests that came, Edem gave them a package. And out of that, a Finn started following because she started using the Finn that came on the show, because it was Battle of the Sexes. I had guests and then started using the product, and she has been a lover for Inkuto ever since. So this,
the other people,
they all gave, those who gave, the men gave it to their wives, and then their wives who came also gave to their husbands, and they all gave positive feedback. I told you. So yes, Valentine is coming again, and the Battle of the Sexes is returning on Nana TV International, and I'm looking for a whole set of guests to be with me on that day. I don't know if Edem is going to sponsor, but you might have the code, you never know. So if you want to be, please, I need very loud and articulate guests for that show. We talk about relationship and lifestyle, and it's about Valentine, and we say it as it is. So if you are brave enough to join us this time, because it's coming back on the screens on 14th February. Please send me a DM or contact me if you want to be one of the guests, and I'll add you up and we go on. So yes,
if anybody wants is organizing programs and wants me to give a talk,
right?
Or to
you also
speak,
do that. Yeah, she's
I
also a speaker.
So
yes,
I do speak at
seminars, conferences, and all of that. In schools, Please contact her. Fatima Usman says, thank you. Rhoda says, success is possible indeed wherever you are, with the heart emoji. Thank you, Rhoda. Justice Iban. Orange, thank you so much for, is it my Orange? Oh my God. Hi, darling. Good to see you. Paco Diop says you are a diamond and not a coal. You know about pressure, and that makes you unbreakable. Thank you. With it, heart emoji there. Thank you, Paco. Colesium, so does it mean we can find it from Raw Yuri?
Yes.
Yes. Did I get it wrong? No, you got it right. You can find it Raw Yuri. Yes, that's so true. You get it there. Right, you are very right about that. Please.
And also our website.
And also the website, www.inkuto.com. It's on the page right now. The director has just pinned it on the page, so you can just go directly and just make your orders from there. Let's support this great brand for us by us. Ajiman Rollins with the last comment. Really? Oh, yes, Valentine is here. I will come for my package to my lovely girlfriend. Please do. Please do. So as I said, if you want to feature on the Battle of the Sexes coming the 14th on Nana TV International, please contact me or DM us. Thank you so much, everyone, for your comments, and those who are planning to go purchase. All of you, I know all of you are going to purchase. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow Inkuto on Instagram. Inkuto skincare products on Instagram and Facebook. They are on Twitter, and they are going to be very much active on Twitter from today. So please go and follow them. When they post something, like, and any feedback, please share and let others also know this is our brand. It's for us, by us. Let me borrow Nana TV International's slogan again. Orange says, hello Nana, my sister, so good to see you. I hope all is well. So I said this is the longest interview we've had, but it's been worth it, isn't it? And I thank you so much for your time, and I know that we are all going to support this brand. You have learned a thing or two. Let's support. Please, if you know of any success stories that out there you would like us to also celebrate, contact us and recommend them, and of course we'll get in touch with them. Thank you so much, everyone. Edem, any final words? Then we go.
Final words. I love you so much, even though we haven't met in person, but my energy goes to you. It is my prayer that you'll be successful in every area of life that you are doing, and then one day we also hear from you that you'll be there, that we will be looking up to you. I'm here to serve. I'm here to give. Please feel free to reach out. I love talking. So please feel free, call me at any time if you have anything that you need somebody to hear. Because sometimes we need an ear to just listen to what we are going through. Don't hide in your closet. Don't be on yourself, because it's very, very hard to be wherever you are, even when you are in Ghana or Africa, wherever you are listening to us. If I can do it, you can do it. And please, 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 don't let anything define you. Those of us who are so much about racism, yes, it is there. I will not dispute the fact, but
look beyond it.
It's only about 0.0001% people, and they make the loudest noise. They will do things to hurt you, but they are the 99.99999% who are there, who are ready to embrace you, accept you the way you are. I can testify about that, because things have really, really, really accepted me and make me feel at home. So do you, and whatever you do, do it well, best of the best, so that somebody should start making shit, so that we can have them in, the stores.
I almost forgot our last truth or dare. I almost but you do that too before we go. Truth or dare them. Quick.
Which one is truth or dare?
Truth or dare, it's a game. So you choose one and I'll tell you how. Truth or dare.
Yeah.
Choose one. Truth or dare.
I'll dare you.
You dare me. If you dare me, give us a little, because your tribe, you dance Agbada.
Oh, gee.
Yes. So if you are daring me, then.
But you have to play the music to dance.
I'll play it. I'll use my hand.
No.
No problem. I'll use my hand.
How about find some YouTube thing?
Hey, this one. Hey.
But how can you dance?
I have time, Edem will dance for us.
How can you dance without a drum and dance?
Edem, no problem. I have time. You will dance.
What if I choose truth?
You have already chosen. You have already chosen Edem. I have time.
Guys, can we turn it? I'll choose truth.
No, you have already chosen it. Let's go. Agbada dance.
Oh my goodness. So do I have to stand and dance?
Yes.
You should have. You warned me about this,
No, truth or dare, no, you don't.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. People are saying that they are tired already.
Yes.
Do you know the people watching me that you want me to? You have to increase.
Let me. This is Edem's tribe. So please enjoy the Agbekey dance. Hey. 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 Hey.
You know, I
thank you so.
I love doing everything.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, it's been a great pleasure tonight. Really, that was Agbekey dance from Ghana, the tribe, Ewe tribe.
Yes.
That's where Edem. Rhoda says, no, it's a game. You can't change. Well, I agree. Yoba says, Edem is from which country? Please, from Ghana. From Ghana. Oh, Fatima Usman is dancing with you actually, with an emoji dance there. So thank you so much, guys. It's been awesome night. Thank you. Please go and purchase your Inkuto product, and we will appreciate that. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you, my producers. Good night.
Thank you. God bless.